Hello and welcome back to Coil Life. Today we're going to be having a look at the Mage V2 RTA from Coil Art. Now, I'm a huge fan of RTAs. I've got many RTAs, and I have to say, once I saw the pictures of this, I thought, that looks good. I'll have to get a hold of it and try it out. Since using it though, I have to say, my opinion has gone downhill. It's not the worst RTA, but it's certainly got a long way to go to get up there into some of the best RTAs. The vape from it's not bad. Flavour is okay-ish. But anyway, before I go into any more details about it, let's dive down and have an up-close and personal tour around the Mage V2. Okay, so here we are with the Mage RTA V2 from Coil Art, the box it comes in. On the side there you do have a scratch and check authenticity. Here we have a list of all the different colours it comes in. The black one is the one I've got. It's a 24mm, 2mm capacity, TPD compliant. There's what the box contains. So if we have a look inside, we do get our user manual, a little certificate, we get the tank itself, little bag with some spare O-rings, 510 drip tip adapter, some spare grub screws, and we also get a bubble tank. So this is a TPD 2mm compliant-ish tank. And have a look around the tank itself. We do have on the top there an 810 drip tip, gold and black Delrin, nice touch. On the top cap then you do have these knurling bits here to help you unscrew that. Threading is nice and smooth on there. You got your fill ports. If we just take off the deck for a second, that silicone bung in there, we can just remove that. You just pop that glass out just like that, and we can get rid of that. And then we can get the bubble tank on there. Extends the capacity of your tank. Around the chimney though, if we just have a quick look on the inside there, you do have your Coil Art logo engraved on the chimney. Inside of the chimney there, you see those nice smooth threads on there. On the deck we do have our airflow control ring. It does stop fully open and stop fully closed. Nice little touch on that one. The gold plated deck and the black, I think it goes together really well. On the bottom then you have Mage, designed by Coil Art. Your 510 pin does protrude nicely on there. And then we have the deck, so your coils are going to sit, if we get our Allen key out of the box there, your coils are going to sit across like that. And your airflow is going to come in under here and up through all these little holes here. So a nice diffused airflow going on there. Down the side then your cotton's going to sit in each of these channels. And you've got your grub screws there. Get that Allen key in there. Open them up. So let's get some coils in here. Okay, so here's the coils that I've made. I've pre-cut the legs there, so I've measured it up so I know that they're going to fit. So I'll just pop one of them down in there. That's it. Get my Allen key. Tighten that side down. That'll be alright. Make sure that other leg's seated in there. Just straighten that coil up a little bit. So we have one coil in. Just need to get the other one in now. That's it. Tighten down the last one. That's how easy it is to put your coils in your Mage tank. Straighten that one around a bit. Just need a little bit of fine tuning on those. Okay, so there we have our coils seated nicely in the Mage V2. Just need to make sure we've got them burning nice and evenly. Get rid of any hot spots that there might be. There we go, we got them glowing nice and evenly. Time now to just get a bit of cotton. So as always, we'll just get our cotton and gently feed that through the coil. Grab a tweezers on the other side. There we go. Same on the other side then. Now we just need to tidy that up a little bit. Okay, so there we have it all nice and neat, thinned out a little bit. What you need to make sure with your RTAs is that you make sure that you put enough cotton down into those juice wells that it's not going to have the juice come up and flood the deck, but also make sure that you're not going to have any dry hits. It's a bit of a fine line between them. It's a lot of it's just practice, trial and error, but especially when you've got a tank that doesn't have a juice well control, you want to make sure that you're not going to flood that deck as soon as you open the top cap. That's why I tend to thin out the cotton a little bit at the ends. It helps it wick, but it also leaves enough that you're not going to have juice coming out. Okay, so we'll just pop a little bit of juice on there, just to start off those coils. That's it. And we'll pop our top cap on there. Make sure it's on there properly. And then we can just fill her up. There we go. Okay guys, so that was the up close tour around the Mage V2. So, impressions, what do we think? Looks wise, the black with the gold plated deck looks really nice, it really does. Some of the other ones look a bit off, a little odd. I chose this one as I quite like the black and gold, it goes pretty well. As for vape quality, the flavour is just not there. It's mediocre at best. I've got, as you saw, a set of fused Claptons in there, which leads me on to my next negative, which is the way that the screws clamp down on your leads. When you slot your coils in, it pinches at your coils, twists them, knocks them up. It's easy to build on, but clamping your leads messes your coils up a bit. So there's a lot of faffing around trying to get your coil seated correctly in there. I think realistically they should have rethought how those screws are going to clamp on your coils. The fact though that it comes with your bubble glass, that's a nice bonus. It's got nice knurling, so it's easy to get top cap off. When you want to get access to your deck, pop it upside down, you can unscrew your deck, your juice can stay in the top. That's a nice plus. Other than that, there isn't really much more to say about it. It's okay, I suppose. Price wise, I think you can pick them up probably for under 30 quid, which is not bad. But for a V2, a version 2 of a tank, they should really have addressed the issues from the V1 and not had more issues with the V2 really. But anyway, that's all I've got time for. If you want to pick one up, I'll pop a couple of links in the description below for you to have a look at, and we'll catch you next time.